Clara jolts awake to the blaring alarm, feeling the weight of every second announcing another daily battle. She tiptoes up so the twins stay asleep, a reminder that even in the simplest moments, sweating the small stuff changes everything. Like double-checking the windows to keep the cold out or planning breakfast with whatever's left in the pantry. The scene shows how kicking off the day with purpose matters, whether that's jotting a tiny goal in your phone, say, hunt for a raise or save $5 on lunch. Right then adversity flips into opportunity. Every grain of rice counts. Every sip of coffee powers the mind. And just like that, the story cracks open to reveal the real challenge coming next. On this freezing morning, creaks in the kitchen door, and the punch of fresh brewed coffee proves scarcity isn't only about stuff. It's emotional, too. Like any good coach would say, growing gratitude for what you've got is step one to pulling in more. Try scribbling 3 good things before you even roll out of bed. When panic tightens your chest, flip the switch and let your brain help. Picture a creative fix, like swapping 3 meals out for a free YouTube Live about personal finance. Little moves pile up, sparking hope and juice for the next play. In a hush cut only by birds, you get the perfect metaphor. Even in chaos, there's always a song of life. It's a universe whispering you're not alone, nudging you toward simple habits. Cue up a hype playlist while brewing coffee or squeeze in a 5-minute stretch. These mini rituals forge resilience and clear the path for the twist about to drop. Spoiler: that bird song is the opening riff for a plot turn that'll flip everything upside down. Clara's going through her morning routine when sharp knocks slam the door like thunder on a sunny day. Her heart jumps. Lesson 1. When the unexpected hits, deep breath and reboot makes all the difference. Count to 10 or close her eyes and picture a safe place. She opens up to a stone-faced guy handing over a heavy envelope, and bam, the world quakes. The scene nails home that every challenge hides a memo. Write down what you can control right now, deadlines, papers, contacts. And boom, the story surges toward the urgency to come. Cold words on the page, eviction notice, long-term delinquency, irrevocable order. When fear squeezes, it's go time. A man would say list concrete options. Hit the consumer rights office or local charities that move fast. Clara realizes feeling is enough. She's got to map exits, from job hunting apps to WhatsApp mutual aid groups. Each strategic step turns helplessness into motion. Without knowing, she's gearing up for the worst. Even with the girls clinging to her skirt asking if they did something wrong, Clara remembers a golden rule. Clarity of purpose fuels strength. So set immediate targets. Shoot 5 resumes today, or call NGOX by 2 p.m. That simple move breaks the panic loop and gives a fight meaning. You can feel the pivot pulsing. Any second now, a new chapter could flip this drama into an opening. Heels clicking on marble echoed through a spotless room as Eduardo Montero pored over financial reports. Coffee cup in his right hand, eyes glued to the screen. Every number was a chess piece, and he flexed logic like a grandmaster. Your own coach would tell you to build your board by whipping up a basic Google Sheets budget, so you can see clearly before making calls. Tuned to cold data, Eduardo savored the illusion of total control, clueless that real life is faces, not stats. When his assistant dropped the eviction list, Clara Vasconcelos was just another red flag item, as distant as a dot on a graph. Reality check. Don't dehumanize your processes. Before you shoot someone down, how about a one-on-one? HR pros swear by feedback models like SBI, situation, behavior, impact, to balance efficiency with empathy. Tiny preemptive nods can dodge ugly breakups. Yet buried in that folder was a glitch in Eduardo's matrix. The silence link between numbers and people. A good mentor spills that the real gold is digging context. Before slashing costs, run a quick pulse survey to catch the real pain points. That simple dive drags up stories stats won't tell. And without warning, the past starts pounding on the door, ready to drop bombshells. Inside the big boardroom, Eduardo's aide tapped Clara Vasconcelos' name, flagging a case that felt routine till he saw something familiar. Moral: before you write someone off as just a number, build a habit of checking random details. A coach would push you to keep a personal checklist, like a LinkedIn scan or notes on shared contacts. When Tiago Vasconcelos popped on the file, Eduardo's world buckled. That was his own son, and the twins were grandkids he never knew. The clash of logic and emotion screams. Cross data with empathy. Tools like Family Search can map the family tree. That wake-up call tees up game-changing moves. Wasting no time, Eduardo slammed the folder shut and barked for Clara's address. That gut decision shows how to act when intuition blares. The coach prescribes a lightning action plan. List steps, contacts, and time slots. Book the visit, sort transport, rehearse the approach. And off we go. Eduardo powered down a potholed road. Knuckles tight on the wheel, replaying every decision that led here. Amanda would say before acting on impulse, dump your thoughts in a notebook. Write doubts, hopes, and possible scenarios to clear the fog. Engine rumbling. His brain nagged. A leader listens before he judges. And you can drill that with quick decision diary, too. Deep breaths at each light weren't just habit. They were invites of presence, the inner calm before the storm. Little did he know the stop in front of Clara's house was just Act 1 of massive reconciliation. Hopping out, Eduardo saw the chipped facades and rusted gate that used to be just an address in a spreadsheet. Getting boots on the ground teaches that to grasp someone's reality, you've got to walk in her shoes. Whenever possible, stroll the neighborhood before you make calls that alter lives. Clock the wall color or the neighbor noise. In a team-building project, touring the factory changes everything. Smell the place. Note the window gaps. Business is people, period. Heart racing. He stepped toward the door that would wrap up the next act. Clara opened up. Eviction envelope still clutched. Fate shoving villain and heroine onto the same threshold. In the silence between them, the takeaway hits. When emotions spike, set the stage with open questions. How can I help? Can flip the vibe. A wise soul says honest intent lives in short, real dialogue. Beyond words, simple cues. Keep an eye contact. Spark trust. The mentor reminds. Match your tone to theirs. Skip the canned speech. Be raw. Like that breath before the truth. Door ajar. The scene primes for the showdown that'll rewrite everybody's destiny. Eduardo stayed rooted as Clara shut him out, feeling the dead quiet weight of the wall she'd raised. Lesson. When someone slams a door, honor the space but leave a crack open, maybe with a quick note or kind text instead of pushing face to face. Try it today. If a convo turns resistant, shoot a brief summary in writing before circling back. As Clara turned inside, the twins' voices ripped to the tension. Hi, Grandpa. Kid innocence proves icebreakers can be as easy as a grin or a curious question. Use at work by kicking off with how was your weekend before diving into KPIs. Tiny warm gestures melt walls and bring folks to the now. Seeing the girls, Eduardo felt his armor melt, and in one held-back sigh understood. Real reconciliation grows in vulnerability. Amanda would urge a concrete commit, like, my door's open tomorrow from 9 to 11 if you want to talk. Setting that talk slot feels safe and signals genuine intent. And so, the wheels begin turning for Clara to maybe take the next step. While the car glided through the streets, Eduardo's inner silence drowned the engine. The reflection moment shows that before impulsive moves, carving space to process feelings is key. Keep a journal, untangling thoughts as they surface. Reaching the cemetery, the path through headstones nails a metaphor. Each grave is a chapter of our story, reminding us to honor the past before leaping ahead. Do it today. Spend 5 minutes with tucked-away memory and write down what it still teaches. At Tiago's headstone, the carved name echoed like a call to inner peace. Amanda would suggest an unsent letter. Pour out the unsaid, from I'm sorry to thanks for the good times, then tuck it away as a forgiveness badge. That act flips guilt into learning, freeing energy for clearer action. Pressing a palm to the cold stone connects us to the legacy left behind. Prodding. What's your next move to honor forgotten tie? Phone buzzing snaps him back. Assistant on the line. But Eduardo's no longer the man who pounded Clara's door. He gets that cold logic alone won't move a heart, and a new mission dawns. Talk to Clara, look her in the eye, offer more than hollow words. Voice still echoing. He heads back to the office ready to face what truly matters tomorrow morning. Next morning, Clara stood at the doorway, arms crossed, gaze wary. almost daring. Reminder that prepping your headspace before a big meet changes the game. Try a 2-minute meditation or jot 3 clear intentions first. She knew Eduardo wasn't trustworthy, but need trumped doubt, teaching that balance of heart and head. His polished exec aura clashed with her humble home, proving decor differences don't set human worth. And the moment he stepped inside, the stage was lit for the offer that'd flip everything. Dropping a job offer at his own company, Eduardo tossed a lifeline into Clara's chaos, showing how concrete proposals beat fluffy promises. Bring that to your gig. Don't say I'll help. Say, I'll deliver X by Friday. In that formal invite, she saw that growth meant leaving the comfort zone and taking an odd leap. You can do it to sign up for a free online course or pitch a side project at work. The offer marked step 1 in rebuilding her autonomy, bridging past and future. Clara hesitated, but beneath the doubt felt relieved not to battle solo. Key lesson: accepting help could be brave, not weak. Hand off a chore today and watch the freed up energy. The mentor says always negotiate fair terms. Before you shake on it, set goals, deadlines, and feedback loops, ensuring clear ground. And with a simple, okay, I'm in, the next chapter of transformation was already inked. Clara woke before dawn's first hint, heart tight between fear and grit. Coach tip: carve a pre-chaos moment to align your head, 5-minute visualization of nailing the new job, or line up clothes and lunchbox a night before. Easy hack to kill morning stress. Staring at the twins cuddled to sleep, her purpose sharpened. Every step was for them. And before sunrise, she was already striding toward the change waiting ahead. Fixing breakfast, the girls' gentle questions needed firm, loving answers. Mom, you're working today? Alice mumbled, half awake. Mender move. Use the chat to teach planning. She explained she'd leave a note with a neighbor's phone and time blocks on the fridge calendar. Practical tip anyone can swipe for work schedules or studying. With a hug, Clara gave security. Proving clarity plus care builds trust in shifts. Wearing her best simple outfit, a neat blouse and black slacks, she tightened her bun and checked the mirror for the stance of someone accepting a challenge. Before leaving, she rehearsed the office route, even saving it in Google Maps to dodge mishaps. Pro prep anyone can use before a big day. Locking the door, she carried not just her bag, but the conviction that this risky chapter was the key to rise again. Reaching the towering building, Clara felt the gulf between her world and this corporate galaxy. A mentor says an unknown turf. Watch how the crew behaves. Clock the dress code, the banter, the tone, then tune your vibe authentically. Deep breath and a mental mantra. I belong here. Swap insecurity for swagger. Every elevator ding was an invite to step into her new role. Inside Eduardo's office, he met her with a direct look. No moral lectures, just real chances. Point made. Align expectations early. Before kicking off a new role, set crystal targets. Draft a 2-week learning plan. List the processes to master, pick mentors. This habit flips nerves into strategic action, putting you in the driver's seat. The assistant walked her to admin. Clara sat at an unfamiliar system. A wise head with milk-free resources, YouTube how-to-OS or quick Coursera classes to hack the learning curve. Plus, a daily 5-task checklist keeps focus tight and progress trackable. As she settled into the rhythm, every click pulled her closer to a future she'd never pictured. While Clara synced with the office pulse, each solve report sprinkled fresh confidence. Mentor advice: celebrate tiny wins by noting new skills, whether taming an Excel sheet or cracking an internal process. Checking off tasks before bed keeps the vibe high and shows real gains. One evening after work, Eduardo showed up with 2 bikes for the girls. Simple move highlighting the work-life balance sweet spot, block weekly family time, or a post-WFH stroll. Watching Anna and Alice pedal with him beside them teaches that small care gestures toughen bonds at home or in a crew. Steadying the handlebars so they wouldn't tip, Eduardo modeled that trust builds mile by mile. Copy it today by asking for midday feedback on a project. And so, in kids' giggles and training wheels popping off, a fresh way of living and working sketched itself, paving the next phase. Weeks passed. The office no longer felt like a maze, but fertile ground for her new chops. Each kudos from Daniel was a landmark, jot them to revisit on shaky days and pump self-belief. Part positive feedback like, great job on Report X, somewhere tangible so you can measure growth. She uncovered new talents, from wrangling complex systems to pitching process tweaks, and, as mentors urge, logged them in a simple spreadsheet, pegging each to a deep dive goal. If mastering Excel formulas was on deck, Clara hit tutorials and practiced 15 minutes daily. Proving consistency beats raw talent. More than surviving, she started spearheading mini projects, brainstorming with peers, tossing out solutions. That proactive stance nails the truth. When you show up beyond the ask, doors of growth and visibility swing open. And she had no clue this new tier was teeing up a surprise invite soon. That Friday afternoon, as Clara brewed coffee in the break room, Eduardo appeared, almost tentative. Lesson: timing counts when making personal asks, so catch the other's rhythm first. He inquired about weekend plans and floated a family lunch. Proving small moves can rewrite old perceptions. Invite a coworker for a chill coffee. Watch bridges build. The curveball invites signaled relationships evolve when we leave room for the unimagined. Saturday morning, Clara still weighed the invite, juggling doubt and curiosity. Coach tip: list pros and cons on a sticky note to snap clear choices. The girls nixed deliberation with pure hype, begging for burgers and park fun. Kid authenticity often points to what matters. Accepting became an act of maternal guts, showing sometimes the best call is chasing the smile of those we love. At noon, Eduardo's car pulled up, the fancy scene clashing with Clara's quiet block. Takeaway: new settings demand openness, so try a small change today, like a new route home or a fresh menu pick. The twins sprinted to Grandpa, and Clara sensed that for trust building, tangible gestures trump words. The lunch table was set for an unprecedented step toward true reconciliation. In the restaurant, while Anna and Alice devoured burgers and strawberry juice, Eduardo's attentive gaze proved that in human negotiations, listening beats monologuing. Practice active listening next chat. Echo what the other said before weighing in. His posture teaches that even in formal setups, sincere attention forges strong ties. Instead of contracts, he asked about the girls' school, fave cartoons, even popcorn nights. Genuine curiosity shows little details strengthen bonds. Try it now. Ask someone a question past the usual. What song is firing you up lately? And watch the convo loosen up. The laid-back vibe shifted lunch into a pocket of warmth and trust. When a lull hit, Clara saw zero judgment in his tone or eyes. Prime moment for vulnerability, and he nailed it with, "How are you feeling about this new routine?" Open questions unlock hearts. Use them with your crew or family, and watch doors swing. Over laughs and playground squeals, that lunch wove a fresh bond, paving the road to real healing. After the girls dashed to the play area, Clara and Eduardo sat amid clinking silverware. He broke the hush. "Clara, I know you still don't trust me, and that's okay." Lesson: own your limits before demanding understanding. Try starting with your right to, in any tough talk today. Softening: Eduardo laid out past screw-ups. Admitting pride kept him from being a present dad. Mentor mantra: ditch ego to fix relationships. Write something you need to apologize for today and send a heartfelt note. That move flipped stiff exchanges into open-hearted dialogue. Touched, Clara shared a quick tale of facing eviction solo, proving empathy grows in reciprocity. She suggested baby steps. Weekly visits till trust takes root. You can mirror that. Set short, regular check-ins with someone you want to reconnect with. Think of Friday coffee pit stop. And so, the repair march rolls on, inviting the next act. Real change kicks in when you work the takeaways from this story. Start now by listing 3 steps you'll take to rebuild trust in yourself and others. Shoot an apology text, book that crucial convo, or sketch a bare-bones budget. Taking initiative flips theory into motion, showing how daily tiny acts spin huge results. Remember, empathy and accountability stroll side by side. By offering concrete help, like Clara and Eduardo learned, you open doors for folks and tighten your own safety net. So promise yourself to revisit goals each week, toast every win, no matter how small, and tweak the route whenever a bump hits. With steady effort, you'll spark a virtuous loop of growth and connection. If this journey fired you up, hit that subscribe button and smash the notifications bell. That way, you won't miss the next videos packed with down-to-earth hacks to turn hurdles into real-deal opportunities. Let's keep this chat rolling and build, step by step, the future we all deserve.